All about token, condition token and bayana. There are two primary types of tokens in real estate transactions: confirmed and conditional. If you have concerns about these concepts or are unfamiliar with the processes involved, you're in the right place. In this video on my YouTube channel, I provide a detailed explanation of two essential terms, the token and the bayana, to help simplify the real estate buying and selling process. 1. Condition token. A condition token is similar to a standard token. A condition token has particular requirements that must be met in order for the transaction to move forward. A set of conditions is agreed upon by the buyer and seller prior to the transaction being completed. The token may be reimbursed or modified in accordance with the agreement if the requirements are not fulfilled. Condition token examples. Before a real estate deal may be completed, several contractual requirements must be fulfilled. Among the examples are: a financing contingency token, which guarantees the buyer a loan. The transaction is contingent upon loan clearance. An inspection contingency token, which permits the buyer to inspect the property before completing the purchase but necessitates one. Title clearance token, which verifies a title that is clean. Legal property paperwork must be provided by the seller. 2. Confirmed token. A confirmed token is an advance payment made as a sign of commitment in a real estate or business transaction. It demonstrates the buyer's seriousness and intent to proceed with the purchase. When dealing with a registered real estate agent, the agreement details are typically documented on the agent's official letterhead. This document includes essential information such as the token amount, buyer's name, plot number, society name, property size and price, and the time frame for the remaining payment. In most cases, the token amount is non-refundable unless otherwise agreed upon. Key features of a confirmed token. Advance payment, a portion of the total price paid upfront before the full transaction. Non-refundable, generally, the amount is non-refundable unless specific conditions are outlined in the agreement. Commitment indicator, serves as proof of the buyer's serious intent to purchase the property. Exclusive deal, once the token is paid, the seller may refrain from engaging with other potential buyers. This token plays a crucial role in securing real estate transactions and ensuring both parties are committed to the deal. What is bayana? Bayana is a formal agreement documented on stamped paper, outlining the conditions mutually agreed upon by the buyer and seller. It is typically paid 1 week after the token money and serves as a binding commitment to complete the transaction. Key terms of bayana. Payment timeline. The agreement specifies the time frame for property transfer and the settlement of the remaining amount, usually within 10 to 30 days, though this period can be extended. Bayana amount. Ideally, 1/4 of the total property price is paid as bayana. A longer payment timeline generally requires a higher bayana amount. No demand certificate. During this period, the seller applies for an NDC from the respective housing authority. This document is issued in the presence of both parties, after which the property is transferred, and the seller receives the bank draft. Legal obligations in case of deal cancellation. If the seller backs out of the deal, they are legally required to refund double the bayana amount as compensation, depending on the agreement. If the buyer cancels the deal, they forfeit the entire bayana amount, depending on the agreement. Difference between token and bayana. Legality. Informal, not always legally binding. Formal and legally binding. Amount. Small, usually a symbolic sum. Larger, often 10 to 25% of total price. Purpose. Shows initial interest in buying. Confirms serious commitment. Refund policy. May or may not be refundable. Often non-refundable, with legal consequences. Documentation. Usually verbal or minimal written proof. Requires a signed agreement. Conclusion. A token is an initial advance, given as a sign of commitment. A condition token includes specific conditions that must be fulfilled for the transaction to continue. Bayana is a more formal and legally binding agreement, usually with a larger advance amount. This process ensures transparency and security in real estate transactions, making property dealings more structured and reliable. The real estate market in Pakistan is full of opportunities. Understanding these key processes can help you navigate transactions with confidence.